pizza dough. There you have it. At least you have half of it. My wife's fixing the other half because the cling wrap got me. Cling wrap got me. We are back with another recipe. This time we are doing New York style pizza dough. The reason being is we love New York style pizza, and especially when we go out to New York, it's one of our favorite things to eat. I'm gonna bring you in close for the ingredients, and then as I'm making this, I'll talk through a couple things that are important and why we love it. We have some organic bread flour here. We have triple O, I guess. Double O.
You see the T.
I see the T and I say triple. Double O, Napolitana, unbleached. This is double O flour. We have some water, and we get our water. This is just water. It's New York water. We're trying to stay close, and everyone says that that's the key to it. I'll talk more about that later. We have some yeast, active dry yeast, oil, olive oil, sugar, and water that is at 100 degrees in temperature. All right, we want to start with our yeast, and so we're going to put in 346 grams of warm water. I have it at around 100 degrees. I'm going to add 1.4 grams of dry yeast, and this is to activate it and make sure it's alive. I also have here 5.8 grams of sugar, and that's so the yeast has something yummy to eat. And I'm just gonna get that in there, mix it all up so that I can see that it's blooming and alive. That's really the point of adding the yeast to the warm water. They say you need to wait 5 minutes. You don't. You just want to make sure it is alive. So then I have my mixer here, and while the yeast is blooming, let me get a different angle now. All right. So I have my, I don't know what this is called, paddle attachment in the KitchenAid. I'm gonna add the 00 flour. And this is tough. They should invent a mixer that allows you to pour things in much more easier. And then
That's what that little shield is for.
look at this.
We have one?
Look how I'm doing it.
Yeah, it's because it's in a bowl. I guess you could have taken the bowl out.
There. Could have taken the bowl out, but I didn't. So that, and then I'm gonna add, so that's 577 grams of flour. Half of it is bread flour. Half of it is 00 flour. So I did 288 grams of the bread flour and 289 grams of the 00 flour. I'm adding my salt in here because it's not good for the yeast right out of the gate. And so what I'll do is just give this a little mix to make sure the salt is incorporated into the flour. And there it is. It's now incorporated. You can see here, the yeast is blooming. It's bubbling up top. That's what you want. It is alive. So now that I know that the yeast is alive and I have my water nice and warm and it feels good, I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. And again, I should make some sort of way to pour this easier.
Not to cook it, but
Now, I'm going to mix it until it's sticky. I just want the dough to start coming together. Let me see if I can get it in here. All right, so I'm just trying to get the dough so that it comes together. Once it does, I'm gonna add in here my oil. I have 17.3 grams of extra virgin olive oil. So you want your dough to get hydrated before you add the oil. So I hear, and then you add oil and let it all come together. And then once it is together, I'm gonna take it off this, I think it's a paddle, is that what it's called? I don't know. The paddle attachment. And the dough is extremely sticky at this point, so go ahead and get it all off the paddle. And then we're gonna use the kneading attachment on here. Then you get the kneading attachment, put it on. And we're gonna knead this for 5 minutes. So it's been 5 minutes kneading. This is what it looks like. It's all come together, but we need to break it up. So while the dough was kneading, I took 2 pans and I brushed a light coating of olive oil, like that. And the reason we do that is so that it doesn't stick once we put it in there. Now, I need to weigh this out and divide it into 4 dough balls. So get your dough thing, I don't know what it's called. Dough scraper. And let's get it out of here. Onto boom, plate. 932 grams. It's about 233 grams a piece. And what I will do is just cut this up or get it close to 22. 232, close enough. I'm just gonna get 4 balls here. That works. So what I'm going to do is just create, you need to create the balls so that they have a tight top. And I'm just taking and lifting and putting it, stretching the tops so that they're nice tight up there. And then going to roll the bottom. You want it to be taut. Good. There you go. And spin it, get a nice round ball like so, and put in your oiled pan. And do that. The dough is slightly sticky, not like horribly sticky, like you want it to be a little bit to have that elasticity there. All right. And just round it, get it tight. All right, nice. All like that. Got that in there. Finish these out. And the reason you want these round is if you don't get these in a round shape, when you go to stretch them out, they don't stretch out in a round shape. Ask me how I know that. It's important to keep these round so that when you go to stretch it out, you have a round pizza, not some oddly shaped thing that you try to force to be round. Perfect. And then what I will do is I will take a little bit of the olive oil and brush it up top. And because if you don't, you could form a hard crust up top, and you don't want that. So just lightly go around with your brush. There we go. All right, that's all you need when I say that. And then it's time for my nemesis. So this dough is going to take 24 hours in the refrigerator. I'm going to use this cling wrap or plastic wrap to cover it. I can't be the only one that this is the worst thing on earth for.
Sarah understands. Give a shout out to Sarah.
Sarah, if you feel my pain here, look, it was covering the whole thing and now it's not. This is horrendous. I hate this stuff. I should have bought the lids. I don't care what those lids cost next time I'm buying them. They're going. There we go. I got it. Got one of them. All right. These are gonna grow. And so you gotta give them a little room. And you wanna wait. This is a 24-hour, at least 24 hours, but usually by the second or third day is when they're best, and they're gonna at least double in size. So that's why you wanna give them some room and put them in the refrigerator. It's a slow proof of these. Do this one. And then when I'm done with this, I will talk about the water situation and why we chose that water. I hate this stuff. It's ridiculous. How?
The things that you can do, clean grass is not one.
I don't understand this. I don't understand, like, the inventor of this product was like, I'm gonna torture people with something that's supposed to, like, it sticks to itself so much. Like, and then it sticks to itself, and when you want it to stick to the other thing, it doesn't stick to the thing. So, yeah, all right. Anyways, close enough. I think that's, nope, it's not. Come on. I'll do that later. Pizza dough. There you have it. At least you have half of it. My wife's fixing the other half because the cling wrap got me. Cling wrap got me. So, a couple things about the water. We like New York's pizza. Like when we go out there, we love the pizza, and everyone says it's in the water. The water makes a difference. So we looked high and low for water from New York, and being where we are, yeah, it's a little tough. However, we did find just water, and this is New York water, not Manhattan water, but it is from New York. And so we decided to buy this. We found it at CVS, not sponsored or anything like that. We just found New York water local, and we thought we would give it a shot. So we did, we bought it, and we've made pizza dough with that water, using all the same ingredients and everything. And we've used it with our normal water. And I say our normal water, but we have a whole house filtration system and everything like that. And it's special, it's bougie. Like, it's so good. We take gallons of this stuff with when we travel and do things on vacation because it removes all the chemicals. Anyways, and I think our water's better. We honestly cannot tell. I know. If you're from New York, Manhattan, listen. Okay, seriously, we do. We have found we cannot taste a difference between like the water that we purchased from New York, or the structure doesn't change. Like, it's all there, and our water. So do what you want, you know. The only thing I will say is, like, we don't like just normal tap water because the chlorine and stuff like that. Like, I think that has an impact on the dough. So if you need to get like bottled water, distilled water or something, that's probably gonna be a better choice. When it comes to flour, everyone says like bread flour is what to use. You can use regular all-purpose unbleached flour if you want. They all have different protein content and structures, but what I have found to be like optimal for us has been the unbleached bread flour, half of that, and then half of the 00. And it stretches really nice, like when you're stretching your pizza. So the reason I like that blend best is because I've used just the unbleached bread flour. I've used all-purpose flour. And when you go to stretch the dough, it like snaps back really easy. But the 00 flour, when you add that in there, you're going to stretch it and it stays out there nice. And it just has a really great texture to it. And so when we bake our pizzas, it just, a beautiful crust, love it. So I do half and half because the bread flour has a higher protein content to it, which gives it a nice thick, good crust at the bottom, and the 00 lets it really stretch better. So tomorrow we're having pizza. That's why I'm making dough today. I'm gonna throw those in the refrigerator, and then we will record making pizzas tomorrow. So you can see how I stretch them out and make them. I will say we have a pizza oven on our grill, which makes this, it's unfair, I get it. Most people have to put it in their oven. Their oven only can go up to like 500 or so degrees. In our pizza oven, we can get up to 700 degrees, and boom, 2 minutes, that thing is just done. I'm getting into the next video, and I won't do that.
We can show them the pizza dough tomorrow and wrap up this video so they can see what it looks like, but then they'll have to watch the pizza video.
That's right. So I will show you the dough, what it looks like in 24 hours, how it grows and doubles in size, and then we'll have to watch our other video when we make the pizza. So yeah, how about that? That's how we get you. That's how we get you to watch more content. We do a two-parter. All right, that wraps it up for today. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this content, hit the like button and consider subscribing. It helps our channel out greatly. And until next time, I will do another video of something, some kind of recipe. Pizza, wow, pizza tomorrow, so.
But it'll be a week before you see it.
Yeah, you're gonna like, the dough recipe came out, where's the pizza? Yeah. You have to wait, you know, like I did by watching Batman when I was a kid. Every week, new episode, and I was like, oh, you know, so I don't know where I'm going with this. The video is over a long time ago. Lots of editing on this one. We're trying to get back in the swing of things, and there it is.